So it is time for I and I to appreciate. It's no point trying to work with every man. It will never happen because it is a tribal mentality amongst Africans. But when you see the work of the Millennium Council and what they have done, the track record, then the government knows that we can work with this mansion and we can move forward. When we met with you, Minister, personally, we went through the whole process, and I very much appreciate this minister here understand I and I welfare. Believe you me, he does. But he needs help. And what we're doing, we're going to help him to show him how to finally put this thing together. Rasta will be given sacrament like these. Instant recognition towards the full intellectual cultivation of marijuana for medicinal and sacramental. That must happen because Rasta has created a foundation of economy for Jamaica. We don't want no more discussion. We know it already. And we don't want the same repeated story because right now all my elders are falling out. Why? No welfare, no care. And here we have the greatest herb that has been created by the Almighty, given to I for my medicinal and my sacramental, and I'm still discussing it. It is not, but remember saying, when you speak of sacramental and medicinal, it's economical reality, because that must come. So, Minister, let us concentrate. Hemp will be grown in the flatlands, like the way they grow the sugar cane. Hemp is the undermining foundation of Jamaica agriculture economy. When we spoke with our beloved brother that passed on, the late Roger Clark, and you must hail up that one as a PNP politician. Believe you me, because Roger Clark is a man of the people. You've heard Roger declared on the radio the hemp industry. So what are we waiting for? Because we met with Roger, myself, Teddy Manuel, and what we realized between Rastafari, the university professor, Professor Lowe, we have the heads already that can create that committee that you speak of, which will have represented from your department, represented from the agriculture department, because the marijuana is agriculture, and it will also have represented from the Ministry of Industry and Commerce, because it's traded industry. Now, in order for you to move forward where we are now, you will look at the framework that has been adopted by Colorado, Canada, and Israel. And you will give the same status here as what you say, state by state. So within our borders then, the marijuana can be grown, licensed outlets, so the tourists can all come to Jamaica. We don't have to export it. Everybody wants to come into the sun for a tan. That is what brought them here in REGGAE Sunsplash in the 70s, remember? Community tourism. The good Rastafari, the community and the good ganja. So we don't need, and we will be very privileged to make sure that although it's licensed, that is the licensed grower, will be in the licensed areas, right? Because you cannot stop a man from smoking. You put cigarette signs and it kill everybody, and people still smoking cigarettes. So it is a right, but you have to have it regulated, as we said, because we don't want the genetic strain. We want the organic, sensimine and Cali. And Rasta don't need to fear nobody, because the world knows this. I and I grow the best Cali. No man can't match the true Rasta man. And that's a reality, so we don't need to fear. All we need to do is cooperation. Now that it's sacramental, we also want medicinal rights. Reality, because Rasta has been using it for those guys for many years. So that should be clearly identified. And you see the Millennium Council, believe you me, no fight them got through. But it's one thing I know, they've been consistent. Consistency, His Majesty said, true consistency will bring down barriers. And believe you me, the Millennium Council are capable of doing that. If you don't seem to appreciate what the Millennium Council has done. So to Jabi, I have to give the guys enough ideas to bring us strength as an international appointed ambassador. Must do.
Yes, this is a very serious and important time in our life. Very. As we discuss the legalization of marijuana. And everyone should be fully aware and understand why Rastafarians would have to be in focus of the legalization of marijuana. Because Rasta has been the ganja. I've been a little youth growing up in West Kingston from the age of say 4 years old. And my father, I don't remember a lot of people, when Daddy shot was a ganja man. From I was a little youth, I used to have a brook stick and wrap herb, 2-ounce parcel. We go and share to ounce parcel, quarter ounce, depends on the buyer. So I am a man when it comes to herb. I have been acquainted with herb before I even start smoke it. And I have been doing those things that surround herb that we are now focusing on trying to accomplish right now as we are here. That I have been a youth growing up in herb to see happening now. So I know that this is a serious matter. And herb is for the healing of the nation. And that is something that has been written in the Bible, in the Bible. That is not something that no man can focus on questioning. Herb is for the healing of the nation. Unless a man no want no healing. Yes, if a man no want no healing, then him not have nothing to do with the herb. But if him have to do with the herb, it's because you know that it's for the healing of the nation. So I done that about WAILER. I'm here focusing on everything surrounding her. And as a Rastafarian who somehow I have a past of love, like Ganja Rastafari, Ram Martin, the same, and some more Rassis the same, who Jah give me the blessing for have something where we can go now that we talk and demonstrate the farming of high grade. Good. So the government is someone that is in the position to make the decisions that would satisfy us as the people. So we have this brethren as a governmental man in the midst of us to say to the rest of his brethren that ganja has to be legalized. And there's no else. Ganja has to be legalized in a sensible and collective manner. I know that he is qualified to deliver this message. So I and I as Rastafarians will continue. And I want government to look at the amount of Rasta that don't have no land. You can't have no land and plant ganja. You have to have land. And the things that go with that, machete and fork and file and all the things that make land available for the farming of high grade. So I want this brethren now to realize that I and I as brethren, we know that there's a lot of mistakes because of slavery. A lot of brethren never even reached Jamaica. When the slaves were collected by slave masters, Sir Francis Drake and Raleigh and all of them, man dead before them reach out. Whole leave a man dead before them come into this little island of Jamaica as a slave. Holy, countless. If you ever start counting, coming like I said, it's serious. So you see, I know, as brethren who was fought the battle in the natty dread, Rasta dreadlock, Naya Pinky Arda. I have to be satisfied with those things that relates to the struggle that I so far have continued up until now. And there's no benefit. I don't see some of my brethren them have a piece of land, have a little house. And it's be a qualified brethren where if they in Babylon them have more than a house. But two of them decide to praise King Selassie and struggle. Bingy, yes, the Empress them need that. Because when you look at the position that Rastas hold, who's Bob Marley? Who is Peter Tosh? The man is Rasta. Who ready for dead for Rasta? For the cars. And with them stand for. See? So I know that every Rasta man is a serious man. And everything that the Rasta Empress focused on is a serious one. So I would like for the brethren governmentally to realize that Rastas are very serious people. And I have a lot of children, you know. A lot of children. I have a 7-year-old. So you know, so now fling the thing. I need to make sure that her future is secure. And I will do whatever I am capable of doing. But there's a lot of brethren and sisters I know that is capable of doing the same. And them can't help them brother and them sister and them pygmy and them grand pygmy and them great grand pygmy. I want you to hear this now. Because this is happening right here and now. So, this is a very, very important coming together to have the minister here with us. For him to hear us and to look at us and for us to focus on those things that would be beneficial to Rastafarians in this island of Jamaica. I am seeing where Jamaica seems not to have any money. That is wrong. Jamaica can't own reggae music and don't have any money. That is bullshit. So anybody who rule Jamaica, if Jamaica don't have no money, they're not supposed to rule Jamaica because Jamaica have a whole heap. Not a joke thing. Right now I want to make a whole heap of money to come put on that salary I have over there, some high grade and some food.
Tired for supper too.
And a whole heap of brethren and sisters I go through the same thing. I couldn't not bother with that. I could have just said, Chuck, money where I live off as a profession. I could just go and eat and drink. I don't know bother but that not fair. That not just. That can't right. So I give thanks. I have to be focusing